Studio 122. I'm your host, Cheyne Mayes. Today we're going to be talking about 2016 as a whole, as the year is quickly coming to an end. And today we have with us Kerry Wilson and Jason Osei to add in their opinions on things. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So first, what I like to start off with is favorite songs of 2016. I know there was plenty to choose from. Lots of albums were dropped. Albums are still being dropped. I think Big Sean has one coming out pretty soon this week. So Kerry, can you tell me what your favorite song of this year was?
My favorite song of 2016 has to be Green Aphrodisiac by Corinne Bailey Rae. That song is just so, you know, just looking at her life. Her husband died, and now she's making a song about God knows what. I don't know if she was talking about sex or whatever, but I mean, let me tell you what, the song sounds hot, and I like it a lot.
I do like that song.
Yeah.
It's a really great song.
I love it.
Yes, I love it. What about you, Jason? What was your favorite song?
Has to be Starboy by The Weeknd.
Yes. I'm a star boy.
Yeah,
yes,
see,
I love that song.
It came out recently, and I'm a big fan of The Weeknd myself. But when I heard that song, I was like, you know, it's another great hit that's been dropped, and I've actually probably, as in England we say, rinsed it out, which means I've played it over and over and over to the point where it's probably sounding a little bit dead. But right now, it's just my favorite song of 2016. So
that's me with Caroline right now. Such a good song. I can't even pronounce his name. What's
Amine?
Amine, thank you.
Yes.
That's his name.
Yes.
And I also love Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book, the whole album. I played that on repeat for like a few months when it came out. Yes, so good. I believe that we have students on campus that talked about their favorite songs. Let's see what they had to say.
I guess I would have to say Drake, Controller, because the radio made me love this song because they kept playing it over and over again. They forced it up on me.
Waves, Kanye West, because it has a message inside of it that's personal to me.
Flex. It's by King Carson and Chevy. It's a good turn-ups. I mean, it's a good song. I don't know. It gets you exhilarated.
So let's talk about some different artists that have dropped a bunch this year. What is some of your favorite artists?
Let me tell you what, that girl Yuna, I don't know if it's Yana or Yuna, but she has a song with Usher, and it's called Crush. And I mean, I'm telling you, the song, it sounds like a little bit like just like that, a crush, you know? And I'm just like, you get me to singing that song, and I will not stop, girl. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite artist?
Right now, I said 21 Pilots. They've had
Yes.
like, some good songs that come out, and I mean, not a lot of people are big on them or like know them like that, but I mean, they've got like a lot of songs in the Billboard Top 100.
Absolutely.
And I say like anything that they've dropped as well has actually been gold. Like, you know, I'm more like, you know, I listen to, you know, as well as the beat of the song, it has to be good lyrical flow and, you know, just a good vibe to it. And
I
anytime
agree.
I hear them,
Absolutely.
I'm feeling in a good mood.
If you're just now joining us, I'm here with Kerry Wilson and Jason Osei talking about 2016 as a whole in pop culture and what our favorite songs and everything was from this year. So speaking of 21 Pilots, they had a song in Suicide Squad that came out this year.
Heathens.
Yes, and that's probably one of my favorite songs that was in that movie, besides Purple Lamborghini, of course. That was a good song, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about movies. What was some of your favorite movies of this year?
I really
Kerry?
enjoyed the remake of Jungle Book, with the real
life version,
real
yes.
life, you know, they had that boy. He had some, you know, good-looking hair also, and I feel like the animals also played a really good role. You know, they had some really good personalities. in
Yeah,
there, you
they
know?
characterized themselves very well.
Yeah.
I agree. What about you, Jason?
The Secret Life of Pets. That movie was absolutely hilarious.
That's so cute. I didn't see that movie, but I heard it was really
You
great.
have to watch it. It's absolutely hilarious. I thought, especially Kevin Hart being a rabbit, that had me dying the whole movie. I swear, like you have to. I would recommend to watch that more than any other movie out there.
Didn't tell me you went to go see it, but that's all right though. That's all right.
I had so many favorites from this year. Let's see. I loved Finding Dory because I'm a big kid at heart. I loved Finding Dory.
girl.
It was so good, right?
I was comforting her. I feel her. You know, man.
My top favorite movie this year was Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Did y'all see that?
No, listen, I'm about to get it on Blu-ray though.
Oh, it's hilarious. You have to watch it. Definitely not appropriate for children, for those watching, but it's hilarious. It's so good. Do y'all have any other favorite movies that y'all want to talk about?
I was gonna say that the Captain America movie, Civil War, that was actually pretty good. I was kind of worried about it because I thought to myself, you know, after doing all these comic book and Marvel movies, you know, another one, it might be the one where it starts faltering. But it actually was pretty good, especially for like a long movie like that. I thought it actually slept through and I was entertained the whole way through. So I like that movie too.
Speaking of Marvel, what did y'all think about Suicide Squad? If you saw it.
If you saw it, and even though I didn't see it, I gotta tell you what.
Yes.
I want to see. No. Let me tell you this. I gotta say that if I had seen it, then I'm sure I would. But I want to see it now after hearing everybody talk about it.
It's really good. It was really good.
I mean, it was good and I enjoyed it. I mean, I feel like it does need like a sequel, you know, because there was some things it could have improved on. I mean, maybe less of Harlequin's butt, like, you know, but, you know, I mean, it's kind of like
Nice statement on TV. Yeah.
I mean, it's true though. Like,
What do y'all think about the remake or the making of Doctor Strange that comes out, I believe, this Friday? Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about that? Are y'all excited to see that?
Excited to see it.
Very excited.
I cannot wait. I think that's the first thing I'm going to go see this weekend.
Is it the first thing you're gonna go see?
Yeah.
What's the first thing I'm gonna go see?
We don't know. We don't care.
Oh, I'm on the show, so apparently somebody cares.
So let's talk about events that happened this year. What do you think was something that was really special that happened this year that's really making an impact?
You know what? I've got to say, all the giving. You know, just in different instances. You know, we've seen on the news about people just going out of their way to selflessly help someone else, and I really feel like that's something media needs to focus more upon instead of all the negativity. I mean, that's news, you know, but just more positivity. And I really like that, as with all the negativity we have seen in 2016, there's also been giving.
I agree. I agree. What about you, Jason?
And then staying in line with that, if people want to go and, like, you know, check the WWE out, especially the Susan G. Komen breast cancer awareness, and also Connor's Cure for kids who have I can't remember what form of cancer it is, but it was for little Connor, like, who had died, and now they're making aware that there's funding going into, like, kids who suffer from that sort of cancer, that they need to be aware of it. And as I said again, like, you know, in terms of giving, that's a big, I think it's a big cause, especially, like, you know, for breast cancer and kids cancer, because, you know, again, especially the children, those are our future.
Yeah.
I agree. Is there anything that you're looking forward to next year?
Next year.
Let
Ooh.
me tell you what, though.
Graduation.
Graduation.
That is
So
exciting.
you better not leave me hanging
That's
there,
really
okay?
exciting.
I'm looking forward to Robin Thicke's new CD. Whenever it comes out, you know, because I've been there with Robin since the beginning. Actually, 2003 was the beginning, but that album wasn't that good. But 2006, I've been there for him since 2006, and I'm really ready for the resurgence.
And again, I'm just looking forward to some of the movies that are going to be coming out. So, you know, any good movies that are going to be out with great stories, that's always a good year for me.
A fellow movie lover like myself, I agree.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us today and adding in your opinions on how this year went. Thank y'all for joining us. This has been Studio 122. I'm Cheyne Mayes. See y'all next time.